Aries, as I was tuning into your energy before I turned the camera on, I kept hearing a popping sound. And at first I thought it was popcorn being made at a movie theater, but then as I listened a little more closely, it sounded more like a cork popping from a bottle of champagne. Lots of corks popping from lots of bottles. Is there a celebration in your future? We are going to go with that feeling and pull from our Good Fortune Oracle deck to open up the energies into your reading and see where it all goes. Aries, your first card is what is this celebration all about? Aries, we have Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So there is a celebration on the way that has blessings from the other side, angelic protection, angelic guidance, a destiny component to it. All right, let's see. Divinely guided. We have Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Okay, so notice both of these very strong spiritual energies, both of them have wings. So the way that you have been expanding, you've been spreading your wings, you're getting ready to fly. Maybe you've already taken off in some way, or something is about to take off for you with this energy because you have been connecting to your Aries spirit. You have been having a lot of confidence in whatever it is that you are doing. And again, very divinely guided. So one more, because two is not enough. Let's see what this celebration might be. Now it's like nothing's coming out. Come on now. Here we go. Okay. Wow. I'm going to have to pull another one. Now we have the owl. More wings. Do you see this? Aries, there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. 3 cards, all with wings. I'm like getting full body chills here. Wisdom, spiritual messages, a time of transition, connecting to spirit with joy, angels protecting us with joy on our spiritual journey. So where are we going? What are we celebrating? All right, what are we flying toward? Because those champagne corks were really loud and there were more than one. All right. We have a destiny and construct. Your Tower of Power. Destiny, wealth through purpose. Isn't that interesting? Life path, mission, fulfilled, healer, artist, and self-employed. And our big spider here. Spider is also a writer's totem. Construct, Tower of Power, corporate, high rank, build, banking, pinnacle on top. So what is happening here, what you are about to be celebrating is something in your world is being constructed. Maybe the first phase of it is in completion. Maybe the first project, building, success, work with the metaphor, with this celebration, with this Tower of Power. But there is something here with your destiny. It's a life path and wealth through purpose. And all of these winged birds that were showing up, well, the angel, these winged situations, that has a lot to do, I think, with your life purpose, like flying toward that which is aligned for you, spreading your wings. So you are this Tower of Power. This is not something that's just going to crumble. This is something that can stand the test of time because it is part of your destiny. It is divinely aligned and it is taking you places. I mean, like I said, everything's a metaphor with these. You're flying to a new destination. It's a metaphor with your life purpose, something new unfolding. All right, let's get deeper into this with this, a tarot deck. Wow. angel, dragonfly, and owl. And, look for the signs of those as well. Divinely guided. What do we need to know? Aries. Are you kidding me? Divinely guided. And we get the star. And the Ace of freaking Wands. Oh my God. Your energy. The destiny energy. Queen of Coins. There's our Tower of Power right there. There's our spiritual energy. High Priestess. And there is you sharing your gifts with the universe, sharing with everybody else. So what is really cool about the star card, it's Aquarian energy. This is associated with the collective, the 11th house for you of hopes and wishes and dreams, but also groups of people. That's what I'm saying. Like, you are going to be doing something with your life force energy here, initiating something new that really is going to impact or has the potential to impact the world around you, whatever groups you're associated with, maybe even the larger world out there, depending on, what you're doing in your life. But what I love about a star card, for me, it's a lot about a north node of destiny. It is about the next phase, the next chapter. And as it says here, life path. So this star is very much associated with life path for me. So you're about to initialize Aries 2.0 with spreading your wings and flying toward some new journey that you're going on. And the Queen of Coins is in your heart, which I freaking love because she is the master manifester here. And it's solid energy. It's fertile energy. What you focus on expands, and what you are focusing in on right now is wealth through purpose. And here's our wealth energy. Also, it's in your heart. Like, you don't want to just keep doing the same old thing. And that's why I think also this period of transition that Owl talks about is that some of you are in that, and you're moving toward this fresh new start for yourself with something that is very aligned with your purpose, especially to make money, okay, and share your gifts. Now, these might be spiritual gifts, or they're spiritually inspired with the High Priestess here. This could also be something that you start to do part-time, or you do after work, you do in the after hours. High Priestess is very much associated with that. And then the beautiful Six of Coins, giving, receiving, sharing of gifts. And getting also the support you need to make this new Tower of Power under construction for you. So, this is not something that is frivolous. Like, you're just thinking, you know how Aries we can be, right? It's not that we're frivolous, but it's like sometimes we start stuff because we're all excited about it, and then other things get in the way, or, maybe we just get bored, whatever. I mean, we can focus. We absolutely can. And I think that's what this situation is. This is something that is deeply aligned with your energy. That is the difference here. And it is aligned with life path, mission, and feeling fulfilled. It's not just about feeling fulfilled financially. I mean, that is possible here with this energy. It's about feeling fulfilled energetically and spiritually. That is what's going on over here. And also, there can be some element of healing that this work or whatever you're building with this Tower of Power heals you in building it, but also could serve as a healing vehicle for other people who encounter this gift, this tower that you're building, that encounter you aligned on this life mission, that you have very positive healing vibes and energy. All right, let's see how this situation might evolve. Like, what area of life might it affect for you? So this is our astrology deck. Let's pull a house and see what might be influenced by this new path, this fresh energy, this wealth through purpose. Let's see. There's a new divine mission getting ready to come in for you. Then we got the second house of money and self-worth, and we have owning going on here. This is also about you, I think, with your self-worth and feeling spiritually ready, because those first three messages were about spiritual. So, in the second house is self-worth and self-esteem. So I think there's something here for you to tap into with acknowledging to yourself you are ready for this. And this is divinely aligned with how you feel about yourself and your spiritual purpose. Because as I've said on this channel many times, money loves joy. And when we're feeling happy and aligned with our true values and our true self, that is when we create money for ourselves and prosperity for ourselves. Like it says, wealth through purpose. So yeah, your second house, how you're feeling about yourself. It's not that we should measure our self-worth through how much money we have. That's not what we're saying. But what we're saying is because you're feeling good, because you're feeling spiritually aligned, because you're starting a new path with that Ace of Wands, that's your energy, your vibe, it is aligned with the potential of bringing in more money. Keep that joy vibe high, Aries. Okay. And I think there's something here you're going to be very proud of yourself about what you are building. Three of Swords. And the Strength. Yeah, you're overcoming some sort of blockages with this situation. Yes, look at this. Oh my goodness. Four of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Okay. So what's going on here is that, there may have been something that you have been wrestling with in your heart. With this Devil in the heart, we have the Three of Swords, but we do have the Strength card here. So you've come through some sort of hard season. Again, I think that's why we had all this spiritual stuff. Maybe over your belief in your own strength that you could do this. Maybe overcoming like blockages around your own patience. Like maybe you've tried something like this before, but it wasn't the right timing. And so you kind of got upset and frustrated and just sunk into a toxic stew of it's never going to happen for me. But yeah, you were still kind of holding out hope with the Strength card. It could be something like that. But this Four of Wands is excellent. I love it in this deck. You see the green path ahead. We're talking about the second house of money. The colors match here. And then we have a Seven of Wands, which is about keeping out all the distractions that drain on your energy, the demands that don't fit this life purpose, this destiny. So setting yourself apart in some way so that you don't get sucked back into perhaps somebody else's drama over here with the Devil and the Three of Swords, because there could be people around who have been perhaps being very negative about a dream. This is your fifth house, your Leo, that you've had in your heart that you want to do with your gifts and your talents. And maybe that war on your self-worth. I mean, it can happen when we have a lot of negative energy around us. Even if we are a strong person, it still can wear on you a little bit. So I think you're putting a lot of boundaries in place to protect your joyful energy. That's this Four of Wands also. And the Four of Wands is a celebration card. And that was the vibe I was picking up when I heard the champagne bottles going off. And in the regular tarot, in the Rider-Waite, there are grapes. There are grapes in this card. So I'm telling you, there is something to celebrate. And also celebrating your own energy, the fact that you're standing strong, you're holding strong to boundaries, and you haven't given up. You have not given up on making some sort of dream come true for yourself with this life purpose. All right, let's see what you don't see coming. Let's pull from this deck again. What does Aries not see coming about this situation? There's such a sense of triumph and celebration here. This is really, really good. After, like I said, a period of blockages and toxic energy, you're coming through the other side, but there is something you don't see coming. Let us see. Aries. You don't see some sort of direction, finding your way, study, mentor, career search, many jobs, and diverging paths. Okay, so this is what I think. Like the direction and how this is going to go, there might be a change in direction you don't see coming. Because depending on who you are watching this, maybe you haven't taken flight yet. You might be in that situation. Let me know in the comments. Have you taken flight yet? Because maybe you're about to, and you're going to go in a different direction than what you're thinking. If you're already kind of feeling like you're taking flight and you're getting on this new path, I still think that, I mean, it says finding your way. You are finding your way. You're finding your way toward your destined tower of power. But I do think it's going to be in a place you don't expect. There could be some sort of surprise associated with that. There could be a travel. I mean, this is a compass that's showing up here. So there could be a travel involved, especially with all these winged birds, right? That as you are, it says here diverging paths. I think you're not going to see a fork in the road that is coming up. Let's see if we can get some information on that fork in the road. Because if you think about it, I mean, the angel, I would think with wings is still going to be floating on the jet stream. Dragonfly, again, air currents. The owl is going to be tuning into the air currents. So it's like, depending on how the wind blows, what direction it's happening in may affect how you have to shift gears in some way with this. But you're still building this. I mean, it's part of your destiny. It's really good. All right, let's see what we can find out about this. What you don't see coming, Aries. Look, the Three of Swords again. Okay. And the Eight of Coins. Let's pull one more. The Tower. All right. There is going to be, more than likely, something that is a dramatic, sudden shift you don't see coming. We already said that. But it's confirmed here with the Tower. And you may think with this Three of Swords that it's another blockage. It is not. It is a redirection of your focus. This Eight of Coins that is showing up here. Okay, so remember, we had the Queen of freaking Coins. Gorgeous, but she's also about focus. So the universe is going to tweak your plan with this thing that we're already discussing, the direction, the destiny. It is not a blockage. So don't even go there with your thoughts, because like I said, you're going to think it's a repeat of that old situation. It is not. You're going to be building. Here is the builder energy. You're building your tower of power. It's going to have a little tweak to the plan that the universe will make, suddenly redirecting you. Do not take it personally that it's a blockage. All right. And since we had the beautiful angel that showed up as your first card today, we're going to see the message from the universe for your reading is from the Archangel Michael deck. So let's see what Archangel Michael has to say about all of this. This is very good. But you know, we tend to have a little bit of drama energy, Aries, right? Because we're fire. So that's why I'm saying put that Three of Swords into perspective. All right, Archangel Michael, what are you telling us about all this? Archangel Michael is saying, embrace your life purpose. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, through purpose, embrace your life purpose. And you know why I love this card so much? Because there is a cat on it. I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. This whole reading, honestly, Aries, if you have been feeling like, yeah, what is my life purpose? What is it? Tap into your joy. That is how you build your tower of power. That is how you build your wealth through purpose. Wealth of all kinds, spiritual, emotional, financial, all the things. You know, ask Archangel Michael to eliminate whatever that Three of Swords was, that devil card. Like, to have him take his sword and get it out of your life if it's still lingering there. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you are meant to be doing. What makes your heart joyful? Let us know in the comments, Aries. So Aries, thank you so much for joining me today for your Intuitive Tarot transmission. If you got value out of the video, want to give it a thumbs up, a hype, a share to a fellow Aries placement. Doing so really helps out my channel and gets the messages pushed out to more people who could benefit from them. Thank you so much for joining me today. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.